Welcome back to Miss Teacher Tube with Janice Leon. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at some math vocabulary words, and we're going to be looking at a 100 chart. The vocabulary words I want you to practice today are more, fewer, less. And we're going to practice those over and over with some games I have on today's episode for you. Before we even get started, let's take a look at a 100 chart. Now in grade 1, you were learning numbers 1 to 10, and you spent a lot of time working on numbers 1 to 10. In grade 2, you're learning your numbers 1 to 100. You need to be able to say them forward, backward, skip count by 2, 5, 10, and be really comfortable with your numbers 1 to 100. For right now, I just want to count to 30 with you so you get a feel for what a 100 chart looks like. Now, in almost every classroom I've ever visited or had, I had some kind of 100 chart on my wall. It's very, very helpful. And if you're in my grade 2 class this year, I'm going to have a whole bunch of little ones that you can go and choose and take to your desk and work with as needed. You might even get to keep one in your desk this year. So let's get started with the 100 chart. 100 charts are organized in a very specific way. They start at 1 at the top, and as you move right on a 100 chart, your numbers get larger. You're only allowed to have 10 on a line. The minute you have more than 10, one more, you have to jump down and start a new line. All 100 charts are constructed this way for a very special reason. As the year goes on, you're going to see why that is. But for now, let's just do some counting. Let's start with 1. You can count with me up to 30. Please don't race. Stay with me. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, that's your introduction to 100 chart. If you don't know your numbers 1 to 30, please play this at home and practice your numbers at home with mom or dad, or grandma, grandpa, whoever helps you out at home, or an older brother or sister for that matter, whoever you're comfortable working with. On the next video I have for you, I have some fun games looking at more, fewer, less. I'll see you soon. Now take a look at these two columns, the orange and the blue. It is very easy to see that the orange side has more. Because they're all lined up, it's easy to see that orange has more because the orange column is taller than the blue column. Now looking at these two groups, you can't go by the height of the column to tell which one has more. Here you need to do one-to-one correspondence. So here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually the yellow has more than the blue. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and tell which one has more, yellow or blue. Of course, the yellow has more. Now it's your turn again. Pause the video and tell which one has more, orange or blue. Of course, if you do one-to-one correspondence, you can see the orange has more. Now let's talk about less or fewer. Looking at the orange and the blue, because they're lined up perfectly, it's easy to see that the orange has more. Therefore, the blue has less or fewer. The words less or fewer can be used to describe one that has not got as many as another item.
Now it's your turn. Which one has less or fewer? The green side or the yellow side? Less or fewer again means not as much. Of course, the green side has less. It's tricky because the green side looks taller. Again, we have to do one-to-one correspondence. 1, 2, 3 to see that this one has more. And if the yellow has more, then there are less or fewer green than yellow. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and tell me which side has less or fewer. Of course, you're correct if you think the yellow side has less or fewer. Let's do one-to-one correspondence to double check. 1, 2, 3. So the orange side has more, therefore the yellow side has less or fewer. Okay, let the games begin. We're going to use all of our new vocabulary now to decide which one is more, which one has fewer or less. Here we go. Take a look at the pink and the green. Pause the video and tell me which one has more. You're correct if you said the green side has more. Now take a closer look at it. Pause the video and tell me which side has less or fewer. You're correct if you said the pink side has less or fewer. The next challenge. Which one has more? Pause the video and tell me which side has more. You are correct if you said the orange side has more. Now tell me which side has less or fewer. Pause the video. You are correct if you said the blue side has less or fewer. Ready for the next challenge? Here we go. Which side has less or fewer? Pause the video. You are correct if you said the green side has less or fewer. Which side has more? You are correct if you said the yellow side has more. We're going to play a new game now. How many more? How many more green chips does the green side have than the pink side? How many more? Let's see. They both have 1, 2, 3, but the green side has 1, 2, 3 more. Ready? Now it's your turn. How many more? Pause the video. Tell me which side has more and how many more. You are correct if you said the orange side has more. Let's take a look at the orange side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that both sides have. This one's taller. This one has 1 more. If you said the orange side has 1 more, you are correct. Here's the next challenge. How many more chips does the yellow side have than the green side? Pause the video and tell me. You are correct if you said the yellow side has 3 more. You can see they both have 4, which stops right there. And then the yellow side has 1, 2, 3 more. Now let's play a new game. Which side has fewer and how many fewer or less? The pink side has less. It has 1, 2, 3 fewer or less than the green side. Let's try a new one. How many fewer or less does the blue side have? Pause and count. You are correct if you said the blue side has 1 less than the orange side. You can see they both have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the blue side has 1 less. New challenge. How many less does the green side have? You are correct if you said the green side has 3 less than the yellow side. They both have 1, 2, 3, 4, but you can see 1, 2, 3. 3 more are on the yellow side, therefore this side has 3 less. The green has 3 less than the yellow side.
Well, that's all for today's episode on Miss Teacher Tube. Remember, if you need to practice any of these skills, just watch this video again at home and practice with Mom and Dad. Make sure you know your numbers to 30 and you understand what the vocabulary words mean for more, less, fewer. I'll see you soon. Again, if these videos are helpful to you and your family, please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.